I'm Geoff Nemnich.
And I'm Rick Paillet.
And we're the hosts of The Last Stand. Coyote hunting is my passion.
And coyote calls are my livelihood.
And together we aim to bring you the best predator hunting tips, tricks, and tactics, right down to The Last Stand.
The Last Stand, presented by Lucky Duck Predator Calls. We are the masters of deception. Swagger bipods. Shoot with confidence, shoot with swagger. Onyx Hunt. Know where you stand. Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Pulsar. Image, quality. Silencer Central. Silence delivered.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Last Stand. It is the Kansas Thermal Opener.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Down here in Rick's home turf. Got Mike along tonight. I think he's the guide, right? Bringing him for the property.
He's a professional guide, a PH.
You know, it's exciting. You know, Kansas has a thermal season, which is kind of unique.
Yeah.
In the country, you know, so it's January 1st through the end of March. I kind of like it.
Yeah,
you know,
I like it.
Gives us a chance, something to look forward to.
I like everything but all the stuff we got to pack around.
I know it took us about, we're day hunters, so it's like, took us 10 minutes to get unpacked out of the truck and get stuff ready to go, but, you know, should be pretty cool. We got, the main camera guys are going to be running the mergers, the new XT50 along with an XL50. We all have mergers here, XL50s. Scope wise, I'm running the XP50 Pro, and you're running the new XL50.
Yep.
And
XG.
Mike's running the XG50 Pro. So hopefully throughout this episode, you're going to see different video clips from all the stuff being used, and
if I remember to push record.
That's the tricky part when stuff starts happening and we have to hit record. That's why we got the camera guys with us. So
yeah,
that's their job, to push record. So, we're going to plan on not hunting probably full night. Probably.
I hope not.
2 in the morning. We'll see how many we can get killed
2?
by 2. You think we're going to go that late?
I don't know.
We'll see. If we have 10 by midnight.
2 nights of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Normally we film 3 full nights on these trips, but the weather's looking pretty not great. So we're going to probably have tonight and tomorrow night. So we'll see what we can get done. But first stand just pulled in right off the highway. We're going to walk in. Field, timber.
Yep.
Everything you get down here in eastern Kansas. So let's give it a go.
Yeah.
It's the hardest part about thermal hunting is you got to know exactly where you want to stand, because
I guess here
little pieces of micro terrain can really hose you. So
okay, I got
Rick's
the left.
scoping it out. Well, we're into the first stand. I really hope we don't call anything in, Rick. It's gonna take a few stands to get used to all this again.
I ain't no kidding.
We're trying to remember where the record buttons are. We don't do this. This is like our first good thermal. We'll be pros. Give us about 2 more hours and we'll be pros at it. But right now, we're trying to remember as simple as these pulsars are. It's still, there's only 3 or 4 buttons, but we're kind of getting it all filled out. So we got the cars going by on the highway, which won't be an issue. Just got a big river bottom down here. We got ag. We're just looking for a little openness. So got some cut corn stalks here. Wind's kind of blowing from right to left. So it's blowing about 10 or 12 right now, but hopefully it's going to die down throughout the night. Get down to that maybe 6, 8. Should be good. So Rick's on the call. So hit play. Oh yeah, coming down the tree line. It's only 100 yards, Rick. 100 yards. Nice.
All right, I'm gonna cut that stand a little short. I don't like that freaking highway.
This is what's crazy about night hunting, right? It's like we're standing right out in the open, like 75 yards off the highway.
Yeah.
I mean, coyotes don't care, but it just feels awkward, doesn't it?
It don't feel right.
Well, that's a good chip shot there to start the night off.
Yeah. And I forgot to push record.
I'll cut you some slack. It's the first one
Yep.
of the night.
I got 9 rounds in this thing. Yeah, I think this is stand 3. I can't remember. Had a couple, the last stand kind of give us a look, but I think we were too far from them. So, probably not going to howl here. Mike's got us pretty tight close to the cover here. I'm just going to play some prey distress and then a couple of fights.
Straight out. Here we go. Coming straight at us.
Might be a cat.
No, I think it's a coyote. Yeah, it's a coyote. Yeah, I think it's a mangy little coyote.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it's a coyote. Woo! Woo!
Whack him, Mike. Did you shoot him, Mike?
Well, yeah, that was pretty cool. We're tucked in pretty good. There's no moon tonight, so coyotes have no clue, but it was kind of hard to tell, huh?
Yeah.
He was kind of a mangy little sucker.
That was a pretty little video that I didn't record again on my gun.
Mike and I hit record, so we got plenty of
Good job.
options. You know, that's when it popped out. You were just playing that rabbit. I was like you. The way it was just kind of just.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cat, and I was like,
I did
dang.
too.
Took a while. Probably had to get about 100 yards before I could tell the ears on it. Finally, then when it started cutting.
I still wasn't convinced.
Nose. I could see the nose.
I don't know. It definitely looked like a little mangy sucker. I don't know.
Especially the way it came around kind of backwards. And
Yeah.
when it committed, I was like, Mike, he's in the middle. You better get it, Mike. Oh, no.
I know. I think it's at 44 yards. I mean, it's not very far out there, but
I didn't figure he was getting away.
it
No.
must be dark out. You
Yeah.
didn't have a clue we were here.
No, he did not.
All right, fourth stand, second
Yeah.
coyote. 8:30. We still got lots of time.
Let's go.
It's veteran strategy. See, the closer you let them get to the call before you shoot them, is the less you have to drag them back to the truck. Good looking coyote. Dropped him straight down.
Welcome to the Last Stand Coyote class with me, Geoff Nemnich. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned coyote hunter, this class has something for you. Throughout the website, you'll find over 50 teaching videos broken down in an easy to follow format, specific stand breakdowns and analysis, exclusive Last Stand episodes chock full with even more info and tips and tactics than you find on the normal YouTube page, monthly live seminars and question and answer sessions with myself, plus much more. At the end of the day, the whole goal is to be able to take everything that you're learning through this course, go out to the field and kill more coyotes. So implementing these strategies out on your own is the key. The fundamentals are the same no matter if I'm hunting in the east or the west. Yes, the terrain's different, the lay of the land's different, and I take all these variables that we're going to be talking about throughout these courses and be able to mold these into those specific areas to kill more coyotes. Join me today and let's start killing more coyotes.
Got a big creek bottom down through here and some pasture country over here. Mike's got his gun pointed that way, so that must be where he thinks he's gonna come from. I'm gonna kind of cover here to the left. I think I'm gonna howl here, start out, see if anything answers. Then we'll go from there.
Woo!
Getting ready
Crossing to your side, Rick.
Okay. Can't see him now.
There we go. Right here. Well, that was my responsibility, and I was messing with all my settings over there.
Oh, you
because
were?
honestly, I looked out across that field and I'm like, man, that's like wide open over there.
Right.
So yeah, I wasn't even paying attention until Mike's like, right here. Sure enough, I was messing with my settings, trying to get the proximity thing to work, you know, so when you lay them down,
I don't know if you noticed, but I was sending you some love out direction, pumping the sound out there. That's why we like that Revolt, Super Revolt, man. I cranked that thing around there and I had it ripping everywhere.
well,
Yeah.
like when that lead one, you know, when it came running there, what is this out here? Is that
I don't
stubble
know.
or something?
No,
There's a little bit of a hay
There's-
meadow, and then there's a terrace right there.
Because
Yeah.
once that lead one crossed over, then you could see the head of the second one.
yeah.
And I couldn't see because I was kind of over the dip with this grass, and I was kind of waiting. But then did they spook out then?
Yeah, the lead one just
Winded us?
Maybe? Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. They
Yeah.
were right here, and then I thought, well, I was tracking along, and I thought, well, I could see just head and neck, and I knew they were going to open up right here for you guys.
Well, then the lead one kept running, but then the back one didn't know what was going on. The middle one stopped. I shot it, and then I think Mike and I emptied mags on the.
Yeah.
Those running shots are different. I mean, that was like I was way ahead of that thing, man. I was like,
Were you?
I mean, I could see my bullet hitting out there, and I was like, God, I'm way ahead of that. It wasn't even close.
Huh.
A couple of them were close towards the end, but it's a good start. 3 coyotes and 5 stands. I think it's about 9 o'clock, 9:30, so we'll keep it rolling.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're killing a few coyotes about every other stand, seems like. Get my gun on here. How am I looking? Age 59.
Cold-blooded killer, Rick.
Yeah, no.
About a cold one.
I used to be. I'm slowing down.
It happens.
I mean, it's only 290 yards across.
Yeah, we got down in there too far last time, I thought. I think we're gonna do it right here.
Right here. Okay. Well, we're into our 6th stand of the evening. It's about 9:30. We're on a roll now, trying to get a streak going. We've killed coyotes on the last 2 stands. So after we killed that last coyote, we were walking out to get it. There was a bunch of coyotes that howled right up in this general area. Mike had this spot. I don't know, we probably came, 2 miles up the road, a mile and a half? About a mile and a half up the road. So it should be right where those coyotes howled. The wind's finally letting up a little bit. It had been blowing maybe 12, 15. Now it's like perfect, like 6, 8 mile an hour. So you can hear coyotes howl back. The call should carry as far as, the coyotes want to come, but I felt like the previous 4 stands, the coyotes were still holding tight to the trees, so we were wanting to get right in there. But now, those last coyotes, I think, come clear across that wide open field, so hopefully now the coyotes are on the move. They're out in the open, not just down in the trees, so, yeah. Woo!
Was that a double tap?
Well, I didn't think I hit him for
You're good.
You hit him both times.
Well, this is exactly why guys like thermal hunting. The truck's parked 20 yards right there.
I don't think it's 20.
20, 15, 12.
Yeah, 12.
We walked right. I mean, this is
We're
crazy.
still
that-
open? It is, mine.
I mean, obviously you could never have made this stand in the daytime, but that's what makes it so cool. Is like,
Yeah.
you're just right here, that coyote come running right across the wide open field. I mean, that was fast.
That was half pint Cottontail.
Half pint cottontail. He liked it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was thinking, wow, we're we're pretty close right here, but we do have a big area, so I thought I'd start out a little. I like that.
Well, yeah, we have timber, like 90 yards right here, but then the tree line goes all the way out to about 480, and that's where I was asking you, because you know the field, and you said it's pretty flat across there, so he must have been clear on the timber edge. A little roll off there.
Drops off right at the timber.
So
he had to be coming as soon as that call turned on.
He was running pretty hard. That was good. You split him right open.
Mikey's
He hit the first shot, boom, we can see it just blow up.
As soon as I shot, my picture changed.
So
I was like, he's still standing there.
Oh, it refreshed?
Yeah.
Oh, it refreshed on you.
So I hit his again. I was like, I didn't hit him.
You hit him both times.
Oh, yeah, you did. I thought you double tapped him.
No, I'm trying not to steal him away from Mikey.
Well, we're good.
Now he shot one. Now I'm going now.
Yeah, he was right at 100 yards. That was perfect. Good, 3 in a row. That's a streak. Let's keep it going. Well, let's make it 4 in a row. We pulled down into an old building, parked, walked maybe 50 yards out to this little corner of the field. So just big transition area. Got a big cut disc cornfield. Got, what is that down there, Mike? Like a river bottom?
Yep.
Just a river bottom down there, probably, I don't know. It's like 300-400 yards down there. So hopefully the wind's died down now, so it should be like that the rest of the night. But sound's going to travel a long ways. Hopefully the coyotes are wanting to run a little bit. So keep pushing the right buttons, Ricky.
Yep, I'm gonna.
See this one out here, Rick? He's just kind of slow. Hey, he's coming good now, Rick.
Yep.
Yeah, the one to the right here. I'm on the one here to the right, coming good. He checked up a little bit. He's coming good now. One from the left's coming, but probably gonna have to get some pup going ready. So when they both stop, Ricky, you count down, okay?
All right.
Let's do a 1, 2, and we'll shoot on 3 when they both stop. Jake, you on the right one. Okay. You let me know when that one stops. The left one.
He stopped.
Okay, we no. Okay.
There's another one behind it. That's all I got. The one behind.
All right, we good?
Woo!
Woo! Count.
1,
Woo!
2, 3.
Got him.
There was a third one back there. I didn't know you guys.
Yeah, we got him. Oh, that was
Yeah,
right.
that third one's getting up.
Yeah, we got him.
Nope, he's gone. This one has some feeling in.
We got them all, baby. How long have we been on stand? Feels like we were here like 30 minutes, but I bet you it was what?
I don't know. I shut the thing off.
Like 10, 12 minutes?
Probably. I don't know. There was one.
So the first, right when we sat up, we hadn't even started calling yet. There was one out here about 250.
Yep.
And I was going to shoot him, but he didn't act like he could care less.
Right.
And we watched him for the longest time, and then you kind of were going through what, some puppy stresses?
Yep.
Out there on the center of that pivot, how far is that center of that pivot out there probably? Long way. Yeah. 2 of them showed up just out of nowhere. One, he'd come a little bit and stop, and then finally we switched back to a little squeaky.
You said change it up or whatever. I thought I heard somebody say I'm gonna shoot him, but he gets broadside. Or was that a different?
That was this first one that was over here. He wasn't really, but then I was just getting ready to shoot him, and Mike said there was another one, so I didn't shoot, and it ended up not being one. But that coyote ended up going away. But then these other 2 showed up, and they kind of sat out there for the longest time with pup.
I only saw one, and then
so one come from the center of the pivot. One was about 3 tire tracks in, coming,
Yep. All right. I was trying to watch over here just so we wouldn't get screwed right here, and then when I finally turned my gun around, I got on this one out here that was coming to half pint cottontail, and everybody kept saying,
So were you on the left
one?
He was on the right one, wasn't he?
Well, what was the one that went right in the middle?
Well, there one all of a sudden right at the column was running off.
I was at the I don't know.
But hey, we got 3.
I don't know which one I was on. I don't
know. We're getting near lasers here. They're kind of scattered out there. You're dragging out doubles. It's a little easier to hook them on the hind legs.
We're still plugging along here. We're kind of not really river bottom, but we're got a bunch of cover off over here, and we're in some corn stalks, pretty tall corn stalks. So we'll see how this goes. We're pretty close to the cover, so I'm probably gonna play some rabbits, then a couple of fights, and then repeat. We're still going for that 10, but stuck at 7.
Coyote straight out. Nope. Coming straight out at us. Straight down the row. You ready to do a 1, 2, 3?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
Rick, you on the left one?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Count, Ricky. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, thank you. Not the first shot. I can't do that 3 crap. I just can't do it.
Well, you got your little runner, Ricky.
I did, because I missed it standing.
Well, it got confusing. You know, there was deer right out here a couple hundred yards, and then these 2 coyotes came running up from the right. I thought it was a deer chasing the one first, because you could just barely see the head of the other one.
Yeah.
The lead one, and the other one was out. I don't know, it looked like a deer to me, but then it stopped, and that one kept going, and then they turned, and we tried the countdown again.
Yeah, I can't do that countdown.
I think Mike shot at the right time.
Yeah, like I said, I was on the countdown. I'm trying to time the slack out of the trigger, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to shoot on 2. I better let off, and then I just jerked it, and you know that don't work.
220 yards.
Pretty good coyote.
Yeah, it is. Right where you're aiming, huh? Got him in the heart.
Where I was aiming? Oh, I was aiming about that far in front of him.
Well, right energy.
9 it is.
We gave it a shot. It's about 2:30. What do we hunt for?
I hope not.
Yeah, it's 2:30.
Oh man.
Yeah, we killed that double there, but we had about 4 or 5 stands there right there, and just, man, it got calm. You thought they'd.
Yeah.
One of these weird nights though, they weren't. We only heard just a couple coyotes howl.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Pretty quiet.
Some nights they're howling crazy, and I've been here with you, and other nights they just. It's kind of one of those nights, but no, it was great. Great start. The wind died down for us. I don't know, tomorrow.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's great. It's a good change to come out here.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you think about it, we killed 9 coyotes in 7 hours.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
There ain't no complaining about that.
No, that's pretty good. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna get a little bit of sleep, and we're gonna get in some raccoon calling tomorrow.
Yep. Hopefully they come in. Mike went out this morning and said he couldn't call a coon in.
It's supposed to be easy.
Yeah, that's supposed to be. And you never know.
Well, we saw a ton of raccoons tonight.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna kind of get on your side by side tomorrow and kind of buzz around, but right there, just on this last stand, heck, there was about 6 of them you could see over in the trees. So plenty of them around, but no, we'll be back at it. Like I said, raccoons will be the next episode, and then one more night here in Kansas. Might pull a little bit, later night, tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
How they're coming in. So Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time right here on The Last Stand. Woo! Got him. Oh, nice shot.